Welcome back. This is Trails in the Sky. I forgot to look at what episode this was, but we finished the prologue last time. We're now in chapter 1, which is funny because I thought, this game was the first chapter. I wonder if, the game ends after this chapter. So I know this is the long haul, and I know this is connected to a bunch of other things. I wonder, any of these characters that pop up, if we will see them again. I feel like we will. I feel like they have to at least, maybe this first game was meant to be a little standalone, story-wise. I don't know. I have no idea. We're gonna find out what happens next. We're beginning chapter 1. Jumping right in. Oh yeah, we found out Estelle's dad was missing. Essentially kidnapped. One of the airships, the airship he was on was hijacked, or it just went missing. Probably hijacked. Air pirates, probably. Estelle, are you in there? Joshua? Dinner's ready. Just to let you know, we'll be having roasted basil chicken and onion soup gratin. Sounds really good. That sounds so good. Oh, come down later. So why don't you two go on ahead and eat? Alright. Well, make sure to come down before your food gets cold. Okay. Skarzard is here. And we have a fortune card. Again. Something really is going on. I just can't see what it is. Where's Estelle? She said to go ahead and eat without her. She didn't seem to have an appetite. I see. She took the news a lot better than I thought she would. It's not surprising she doesn't want to come out of her room, seeing as how close she is with her father. I agree. The little fade instead of animating them. Makes sense. So, what do you think about all this, Skara? Is it an accident or an incident? To be honest, I couldn't say either way. It's an incident. Your dad is a top-class racer. When it comes to crisis management, he's the best there is. Whichever it is, if your father happens to be there, it'll be resolved. But the fact is, an airliner, along with your father, has gone missing. In other words, what you're trying to say is that things that shouldn't have happened, right? Don't lose heart on me now. You need to be a stout wall of support and bear Estelle up. I'll get to work tomorrow and see what I can find out. Oh no, she's gonna leave the party. Man, it sure smells good down here. I can't stand it any longer. What? Estelle? Are you okay? I'm so hungry I thought I was gonna pass out. Oh, this looks so good. Bon appetit. Aren't you two having any? This is great. The basil flavor really comes out when you roast it. You sure know how to cook, Joshua. Well, thanks. Come on, Skara. Don't you just sit there too. Do you want to drink some of my dad's brandy from his secret stash? I'm pretty sure there's a bottle of Steinrose that's about 20 years old in there. Did you say Steinrose? And 20 years old too? Skara, what do you think you're doing? Sorry, Estelle. I'm gonna have to pass this time. By the way, what were you doing up in your room? You didn't come down even after Joshua called you for supper. Well, she just did. Huh? Oh, right. I was just looking for some extra underwear. I was having a bit of trouble finding one of my favorites because it was stuffed in the back of one of the drawers. Underwear? Oh, and a set of gear for traveling. I mean, who knows how long we'll be gone, so I figure as long as we're prepared, we'll have nothing to worry about. So what you're saying is, you intend to head to Bose to find your father? Well, duh, that's a no-brainer. Well, I can't imagine anything bad happened to him, despite his horrible luck. Waiting around just doesn't suit me, so I'm gonna go check things out for myself. You really are something else. Whether it's your positive attitude or thick skin, I can't say, but... What? You're so rude, Joshua. But you are coming along too, right? Of course. However, it looks like all airliner flights have been cancelled until the Army finishes their search. It seems like the only way to Bose is on foot. I'm still not sure if it's Bose or Bose. Bose. It's probably Bose. I've said this like multiple times this playthrough. Walk to Bose, huh? I wonder how long that's gonna take. For a bracer on foot, if they hurry, they can make it there in about half a day. But if that's the route you're taking, that makes things easy. I think I'll tag along as well. Nice. Really? You'll come with us? Oh, my throat. But you aren't busy with a bunch of other jobs? Hey, I trained under your father, right? Did you honestly think I'd just sit here when something could have happened to the person I owe so much to? I'm gonna talk to Ina and have her pass my jobs at the guild to another member. I think there's just one other guy. Scara. We really appreciate this, Scara. You really shouldn't be thanking me. I just can't leave a job as big as this up to a bunch of newbies. I hate to say but you're probably right. Oh well, since Scara's along for the ride now, I do feel a bit more confident. We appreciate you coming along with us. Myself as well. Anyway, let's make sure to drop by the guild tomorrow morning before we leave. I'll need to explain the situation to Ina. And so they feasted. Ooh. Disappearance of the Lind. Nice. I wonder how many chapters is going to be in this game. I understand the situation now. To be frank though, with Skarzard taking off after Cassius, I'm going to be really short-handed. But since this involves him directly, please don't worry about anything. I really appreciate this, Ina. Make good use of Ridge while we're gone. He should be able to deal with at least 3 times his normal workload. Don't you think that's a bit harsh? Don't worry. If things get too hectic, I'll ask for help from the Grand Cell branch. By the way, Skarzard, can I get a minute? I'd like to talk with you about the job you're going to do. Sure, no problem. Estelle, Joshua, could I have you 2 wait upstairs? I'll be done in a minute. Understood. Scara? If we're going to be waiting, would you mind if we did it out in front of the clock tower? I'd like to say hi to someone. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, then let's meet up in front of the clock tower. As soon as I'm done here, I'll head over there myself. Got it. Come on, Joshua. Sure. What's going on? Did she lose like a parent? Maybe she lost like a mom, and her ashes are buried like in one of the bricks. Her ashes is one of the bricks. Erected in partnership with the liberal royal family Septian Church of Relent City. 1075. What year is this? 1172. Destroyed during the 100 Days War when Relent was bombarded by the Aragonian Imperial Army. 1197. Rebuilt with the cooperation of the citizens of Relent. Every time I see this clock tower, I always think they sure did a superb job restoring it after the war. You could sure feel the spirit of Relent's people from this. Estelle? Joshua? What do you think about going up with me and waiting until Scara shows up? You mean the clock tower? Sure, I don't mind. Okay, come on. One last look at Relent. Right, we'll be back. I'm gonna be talking to the entire village. The morning air is so refreshing. Wow. This is a nice shot. Hey, look, Joshua, we can see the house from here. You're right, I can see the roof. But do you want to tell me what's going on since you've always avoided coming up here? Oops. I went here all the time. I was under the impression that you didn't like this place. Backstory time, baby. I like this place, but I just can't casually come up here, because this is the place where my mom died. Aha, I knew it. What? Oh, dang. It just blew up. 10 years ago. During the war, when the Imperial Army surrounded Relent, they bombarded the symbol of the city, the clock tower, to try and get the citizens to surrender. This was at the time Dad was fighting in the Royal Army. I wanted to see who he was fighting against, so I climbed up the clock tower. And when the bombardment started, I couldn't get away. When I came to, I hardly had a scratch on me. My mother had saved me. I was wrapped tightly in her arms, shielded from the rubble. And as I cried, she sang my favorite lullaby. But when they finally dug us free, brutal, dude. After the war ended and this place had been rebuilt, I avoided coming here for the most part. It's not because I have painful memories of this place, though. It's just, when I come here, a part of me wants so much to draw on her strength. Plus, I felt that I can't be strong like her if I'm always trying to rely on her. Estelle. But today is okay, right? Relying on her just this once. Asking her to bring Dad home safely. Asking her to protect him. Of course it is. And don't worry, Dad's safe for sure. Your mother's protecting him, so there's no doubt in my mind that he's safe. And if he happens to be in a bit of trouble, then you can come to his rescue. Just like your mother did for you, you can do the same for your dad. And don't forget, I'm here to help you too. Joshua. I know I can't completely understand everything you've been through, but I can stay here by your side as I am now. And if you need a shoulder to cry on, you've always got mine. So, got those tears ready? Huh? Joshua, you're trying too hard. You shouldn't say things like that so lightly. Sorry, I'm skipping all the laughter. I don't feel like laughing. Laughing, saying ha 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 and he he he. What do you mean? If I were any other girl, I would totally have misinterpreted your intentions just now. You are seriously the type who's going to have problems with romantic relationships in the future. I'm already starting to get worried. Well, excuse me for trying to be nice. Why do you have to be like that when someone is genuinely worried about you? Thanks for cheering me up, Joshua. I feel a lot better now. I guess as long as I get some kind of thanks, it was worth looking like a complete fool. But you are unbelievable. Mumble mumble. Don't be so mad. I'm really thankful, believe it or not. So, how about we get down from here, huh? I'm sure Scarra's waiting for us. You're probably right. Swoop. I finally realized why I wanted to become a bracer. It's so I could become strong and protect others, just like you. So please, watch and see. I won't fail to bring Dad home safe again. Point. Aw, Latudia, it's such a cute scene going on up there. Why, my cheeks even feel a bit hot just thinking about it. What's that supposed to mean? You were spying on us? Give me some credit, will you? I just happened to see you when I looked up to check the time. I sure wish I had an orbital camera to get a shot of that view. Come on. What are you trying to say, Skara? That's called family bonding, plain and simple. It's kind of like your habit of hugging everyone after your third bottle of wine. Let's not get into that. What's with the sigh? You really don't know how to take a joke, do you? Well, whatever. Did you say hi to Lena while you were up there? Yeah. I even asked for her to watch over Dad. I see. And I guess it looks like you're all set? You know, Lena's protection is equal to that of the goddess herself. Your dad's safety is pretty much guaranteed. I think you may be giving her a little too much credit. Now that you mention it, you met Estelle's mother before, right, Skara? Yeah, when I was a child. I was still in a troupe at the time. A troupe? A circus troupe? Yeah, a troupe in a traveling circus. Skara was a dancer. Oh. Although it was a long time ago. We first met when she came to relent with the circus. Did we know that? It's been so long. I think the bartender mentioned that. 12 years ago to be exact. I was 11 and Estelle was 4. So let's see. Estelle is now, 16. I think Josh was 16 also. Or maybe he's 17. Skarzard is 23. And because of that chance encounter, when I became a bracer, I trained under your father. I didn't know that. Maybe I'll tell you about it sometime when I get a chance. Are you about ready to head out for Bose? With airliner flights canceled, we'll just have to make our way to Bose the old-fashioned way, by foot. First, we'll need to make our way to the Verite Bridge checkpoint, which sits on the border of the Bose region. The Verite Bridge is located at the west end of the Milch Main Road. It looks like we're all set, so let's go. Nice. Alright, it's that way. Psych, we're not all set. Let's check with the guild first. Lock in any of these quests. Oh yeah, letter carrier. Father Divine. I am looking for someone to deliver a personal letter to a colleague of mine in Bose. Please come see me at the Relented Chapel for details. Alright, we can do that. Oh, you haven't left yet? In order to reach Bose, you'll need to head west on the Milch Main Road. I'll contact the Bracer Guild branch and let them know you're coming. Make sure to be extra careful while you're away. This is the run button. Port Ridge. Skara, I heard you're taking these two and heading to Bose. Yep, that's right. Without Cassius around, will I be able to handle the jobs? What are you babbling about? You're supposed to be a man, right? The work may get a bit tough. But I'm counting on you. Don't let me down. I'll do my best. I'll put everything I have into these jobs. Please take care of yourself. Let's see. Should we go there first? Yeah. So I don't forget later. Father Divine. Well, good morning, everyone. Are you going on a journey somewhere? Yeah, just over to Bose. Is that so? Then in that case, could I ask a favor of you? I had wanted to send Father Holstein a letter, but the airliners are grounded. So how about it? Can I get you to deliver this letter while you're there in Bose? Sure, we'll do it. Shouldn't be a problem since the letter's not that big to begin with. I really appreciate this. Alright then, here you are. We're gonna read that letter. So all you need to do is give this letter to Father Holstein in Bose, right? Yes, the chapel is on the east side of Bose City, so it should be fairly easy to locate. Traveling around other regions and broadening your knowledge is food for the mind. I pray that the goddess will guide you on your journey. Please make sure this letter is delivered. To the right hands. It travels on the east side of Bose City, so it should be fairly easy to locate. Oh man. I want to read his love letter. Father Holstein. Long time no talk. I, Father Divine, had a wonderful time the last time we met. The food at that restaurant was so good. Thank you for paying for me. I taught the children about the Bracer Guild in our last lesson. Luke was especially attentive. I guess for young boys, bracers are like heroes. Me? A hero? Let's do everything in this area. The mayor's house shouldn't be that much trouble, right? We're climbing the same way they came in. We're not climbing up that way. There's no rope. We have no hook. Ugh. Are they still trapped in their rooms? They are. We suffered some damage, but I'm glad nobody was hurt. If anything had happened to my husband or Lita, it makes me shudder to think of it. I finally got the study all cleaned up. It makes me so angry. I spent so much time cleaning this place. If I ever find these criminals, they're gonna get a rag to the face in the business end of my broom somewhere sensitive. Ooh. We know the password now, don't we? Oh, Stella and Joshua, you've really been of great service this time. I wish we could have done more. Sorry, that's not his voice. That's not his intonation. I'm really sorry that we let the criminals get away. Never mind that. The fact that you're all safe and the crystal has been recovered is good enough. The general theory seems to be that the Sky Bandits who've been terrorizing the Bose region are the culprits. Yeah, that seems to be what we've gathered as well. I'm just so mad they got away in their airship like that. You really can't lay a hand on them if they're up in the sky, though. On the subject of Bose, however, I hear tell that an airliner went missing there recently. I'm not sure of the exact details, but I've been looking into it as best I can. I don't think we should let these Sky Bandits go unchecked, so I think I'll make a call to the mayor of Bose. Alright. While we're walking around, I should probably talk about something. What is something to talk about? I mean, it's not as easy to talk about stuff while running around a village, I think. If we're in a dungeon or in between towns. Oh. Are you off to somewhere? It appears that all airliner flights have been cancelled, so... Yep, that's why we're headed to Bose on foot. There are some things we want to investigate there. Ah, so this has something to do with work, does it? Forgive me for not being aware of the situation. Have a safe trip. A number of guests left for Bose on foot this morning. With the airliners not running, it's been pretty inconvenient for people, but most are making do. So these rooms are empty. Nobody's in there. Nobody locks their hotel rooms, huh? Ooh. There is one thing I wanted to talk about. I don't know if I have time to talk about it though. Or there's just a lot of reading. Lately oh wait. This is the guy whose father-in-law Law hates him, right? Let's see. So, his voice is like, lately my father-in-law has been giving me job advice. Coming from an industry veteran, there's a lot I can learn. It seems I've been pretty conceited over my work in the past. I feel pretty embarrassed about it now. Huh. This guy, he doesn't even... He can't start a sentence without saying, Oh, hey, Joshua and Estelle, what's with the baggage? Actually, Estelle and Joshua filled Elgar in on the details. Cassie says, what? And that's why you're headed to Bose? Of all people, I can't imagine that anything has happened to them. Yes, I'm under the same impression. Which is why we're off to Bose to check on things. Just sitting around would hardly make us feel better. Understandable. That's just like you kids too. Well, with Skarsgård tagging along, I guess there's nothing to be worried about. Good luck. Be careful out there. We will. Alright, I'll make sure to let Stella know about this myself. I imagine she'll probably be a bit flustered at the news. Oh, we're talking to her. Nothing new. I'm sure I'll find something in those chests. Hello there. Well, tell me everything. How's work? Going well? I don't know if I have the heart to tell her what's going on this time. Same here. She'd probably cry herself to sleep if we did. Are y'all working hard as bracers? Just try not to overdo things, okay? That's a hard accent to keep up. Yeah, let's go here. Well, that's an awful lot of baggage you have. Off on vacation, are you? Where are you headed? Well, it's no pleasure trip, but we're headed to Bose for a bit. Bose, did you say? But the airliners have been grounded. Don't tell me you're planning to foot it the whole way. My reading is so off today. I guess it always is off. That's right, we are. We've been told that the trip is doable. Well, that's Bill's voice. That's true. It's not so far, but it's not that close either. It must be tough being a bracer. Are all your preparations in order? Do take care of yourselves. Bose is a merchant city, you know. I haven't been there for a while myself, though. Went there several times in the past to learn how to run a business. It was an illuminating experience. Got anything? Ooh, issue 2. I bet there's going to be an article about the airliner. Yeah. Let's read it. This is going to be a very slow episode, I'm sorry. All these episodes are slow episodes. We're like 30 minutes in. Yeah. Breaking story. Disappearance of the Lind. Gone without a trace. Where could it be? Yesterday afternoon, the airliner Lind vanished over East Bose airspace when en route to Relent. An exhaustive overnight search conducted by the Royal Army yielded no clues to its whereabouts, leaving all parties baffled. In response to this incident, the Army has declared all airliner flights canceled until further notice. Fate of Lind passengers unknown. The Liberal Orbital Ship Corporation reports that 17 were aboard the Lind at the time of its departure, including both passengers and crew. Family members of these missing persons are understandably concerned, but remain hopeful. How do they know? Probability of accident is low, says expert. Central Factory Chief Murdoch proclaims our orbital engines. Wait. Central Factory Chief Murdoch proclaims, "Our other engines are sturdy and reliable. The chance of an engine failure is virtually nil. I do not believe an accident to have occurred." Rumors and theories abound. Was it a conspiracy perpetuated by the Royal Army and the covert mercenary force comprised of Jaegers? Perhaps it was a plot to kidnap the passengers and hold them for ransom. Some even suggested the Lind came under attack by the last living ancient ancient dragon. Oh no. The snot is returning. I think I'm reading too fast. No matter what anyone may have heard, it's all just speculation at this point, as no real evidence has been found. The Royal Army is investigating a possible connection between this incident and the recent burglaries in Bose, but thus far, no information on any such connection has been released. In fact, I gotta slow down. In fact, no information has been released at all, due to Army regulations prohibiting the dissemination of intelligence to the general public, a policy that I'm sure we'd all like to see repealed. Society, crystals stolen in daring robbery. A group of unknown individuals recently broke into the Relent Mayor's house to steal a septium crystal that was left in his possession. Local bracers came to the rescue and managed to recover the stolen item, but the culprits are still at large. Thankfully, no harm came to the mayor or his family during this incident. Alright, who said this? This is probably Aina. "We deeply regret that the criminals escaped," says a Roland Bracer representative. "But please know that we of the Bracer Guild did everything in our power to apprehend them, and will continue the pursuit for however long it may take." Culture. Touring ancient sites. The Relent region and the Asmelis Tower. The Asmelis Tower lies a few hundred selg... Is it selg or selge? Selge. I'm gonna say selge. The Asmelis Tower lies a few hundred selge to the north of Relent City, along the Malga Trail. Its turquoise green visage is the only real landmark for as far as the eye can see. Counting as one of the 4 tetracyclic towers, its purpose is still shrouded in mystery to this day. This exciting location is as old as Liberal itself, and modern research utilizing the latest orbital technology is expected to answer a few questions about this eerie structure, while posing still others. Interesting. Hey, we were there for that. Wow, we read it out loud in front of this guy. Are you going on a trip with all that? Like, wait, this is an old lady. "Let me know if you find anyone who might make a good bride for my son. I'll fly out there to meet them in person." The piece of septium that my dad was asked to engrave for the mayor finally arrived. This is the first time I've ever seen such a splendid piece of Asmelis. My dad's doing the etchings on it right now. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk to him and distract him. He's gonna mess it up. I just can't compare when it comes to the kind of detail work my dad can do on a septium. Can you open some slugs though? Ooh. Oh, it's not open. Oh, I'm so close. Just need a little red. Oh, Joshua. Yeah, same. Scarizard? Yeah. I think, can't I? No. Can I trade for more? No, I can't. I can't do that. It turns into mirror. Alright. Cool. Speaking of which, actually, what is attached to... Okay, it's sealed. Should I give her another attack? That would be cool. Nah, that's whatever. That substitute from the mayor finally arrived. Now this is one fine crystal, I tell you. And I hear it's even going to be a present to Her Majesty the Queen. It's been a while since I've been this excited to do a job, that's for sure. It's something that I dare not leave up to Freddy to handle. That dang kid. Topic for today. So, something I've been thinking about recording. Maybe it's a stupid idea. So I like fighting games. I like board games. I like fighting board games. I also like to watch CPUs fight each other, doing like little tournaments. I've been thinking about doing that for a board game I'd like. And probably recording it. But I don't know. And by CPU, it's just like throwing random cards down. I think it would be funny. But I don't know how the novelty might wear off pretty quickly. I think it would be fun though. Papa, I'm only 7 years old. He's still going on about finding a man for his kid. Well, I guess uni won't be able to live under my roof forever. Maybe I should start looking for a husband for my daughter right now, like Ryan's mother is looking for him. Oh, I don't know, but yeah, don't do it. Let her live her life a little longer. Come on. She's just a kid. Oh, recently my husband and father have started opening up to each other. Oh, that's nice. I'm so glad. There's nothing better than having a warm and loving family. It's not gonna last. I guess it was worth all the trouble I went through to lecture my father about family relations. Oh, you did talk to your dad. Well, ain't that nice? Where's your dad? Oh, this guy's back. My husband finally came home from the mine. I wonder how many days it's been since he was here before now. My daughter is ecstatic, and I've prepared a wonderful meal to celebrate. It's been a while since we've eaten together as a family. It's just tomato soup. My daddy's here. He just came home and he even said he would play with me later. Yay. Yay. I want to play with my daddy as soon as I can. Yay. Well, if it isn't the two bracers from the other day. Wait, you're the mine chief from the Malga? I want you to know that you really helped me out the other day. The monster scare has finally settled down too, so I was finally able to make it home for the first time in a while. Things are much more relaxing at home, that's for sure. Good on you, guy. Oh, I bet Claire knows already that we're bouncing. Still, Joshua, are you really headed to Bose? I guess I should have guessed. I should have guessed you'd know. You're always one of the first to hear everything. There's a little something we need to check on, so that's why we're headed to Bose. Not only is Cassius gone, but now you two are leaving? I want to tag along. Joshua, take me with you. I don't think that would be a good idea. But I'm concerned about other incidents happening. I get so worried. Okay, this time I'll wait for you like a good girl, so hurry back. If all of you are gone, it's going to be a big drain on my news sources. Oh, this lady looks familiar. Are they hotel guests? Let's do this room, this house before I forget it. My darn son. Recently, even my husband has been talking with Pat about a lot of things. We've finally become a close family. Oh, how nice. Oh, he's here. I didn't realize it until now, but my dad knows a lot of stuff. Adults are amazing. Wow. I read in the local news that Bose has been hit by a recent string of burglaries. Speaking of Bose, it's the economic center of the world. There sure are a lot of people with criminal minds these days. Ooh, imagine that, like, that's a show, right? Has someone done like a CSI Law and Order show, but in like a fantasy universe? It was the orc. Oh. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. Her grandson is Luke. Ashton is her son, okay. My son Ashton hardly ever comes home from his job at the checkpoint, and my grandson Luke is always off playing somewhere every day. It all makes me feel a tad bit lonely. This poor lady. Don't worry, I'm here to talk to you. Actually, if you're going to say the same thing over and over, I'm out of here. Alright, let's read. I believe this is the same thing I've read. Yeah. It was my dad. We're almost done. Almost done, folks. And then we can move on. And by move on, I mean end the video. I waffled back and forth for a bit. But in the end, I decided to go with him to the Queen's birthday celebration as a couple. Oh. And this is the... My mother's already going with her friends. Sorry, Mother. But I want to go with him. Is this the one that got together way back? It's probably like a couple days ago, but it's been like a year for us. Not a year, it's been a couple months. The Royal City is like a huge metropolis, right? The coruscating lamps in the sleepless city, the elegant Grancel Castle resting silently at the lakefront, the endless coming and going of people, the energy and excitement from the stops lining the streets, the festival parade and fireworks. I get so excited just thinking about it, and to think I'll actually be going. I'm so excited I can't even say it. With my man. Yes! I invited her to the Queen's birthday celebration. She said, yes! I'm gonna have to get a part-time job and save up some cash. Oh, yes. Today is another great day for a cat nap. Looks like we'll be able to relax this afternoon. Now. Oh, this guy's still munching and smacking and slurping. Oh yeah. Yeah. Hey, that reminds me, I saw the boss here in town. Better be careful so he doesn't catch me ditching work. If it isn't Estelle and Joshua, what's with all the baggage? Actually, Estelle explained that they were heading to Bose. Oh, I see. I'd be worried too if I were in your shoes. You should probably get going then. Waiting around certainly isn't your style. Yeah, you're right. I'll be going then. Things have taken a turn for the worst, haven't they? Joshua, make sure to support Estelle, okay? Oh, there's the dad. I think that's the dad. I've made up my mind. I'm gonna believe in the man my daughter chose to marry. I'm sure he'll work hard to be independent and make my daughter happy. maybe I'll just see what I can do to help him out. Oh, yesterday I saw something flying away from the south. It was too big to be a bird, so it makes me wonder what it was. These old eyes could have been playing tricks on me, though. Oh, that was the airship the pirates were on. That was yesterday, wasn't it? We bought one of these, right? I don't think we bought this. Because it was just 3 things. Yeah, because recipe's not learned. Yeah. Give it to me. Yes. Hey, that reminds me. I heard the mayor's place got robbed. Breaking into the mayor's home of all places. Now that's what I call bold. I'm just glad that nobody was hurt. I don't think that's his voice. I think he's kind of a... This is the same thing. It's okay. I'm getting tired. It appears that the new menu is being well received. What, there's just like one new item? The menu that Melissa thought up is especially popular. Might as well hire a new waitress and get Alyssa to help me in the kitchen full time. That's probably what's gonna happen. We're gonna get back and like Luke is working as the waiter. The new menu is so popular that we're always running out of ingredients. This is terribly ineffective, so I think we'll need to re-examine how we stock our goods. Are they gonna make us not... Oh. I'm not gonna do like... go all the way to like the mine and stuff to talk to people there. Oh, it's Estelle. You going somewhere? Something like that. I'll be away from Relent for a while. Don't cry yourself to sleep while I'm gone. Shut up. Who's gonna cry themselves to sleep over you? But, do you know when you'll be coming back? I have no idea. Oh. Hurry, come back, alright? Did you say something? Never mind. We are casually going up here. Oh, this is the same view. For some reason I thought it was different. So, don't leave me. That's what you sound like, Luke. Oh, this guy.
The Royal Army is out searching for the missing airliner. But according to company information, it looks like it still hasn't been found. Of all the things that could have happened, now I won't be able to check out the hot girls coming and going on the airliners for a while. Oh, come on, Royal Army, this is what I'm paying my taxes for.
Oh, he actually said something different there. I'm not gonna talk to him again. Looks like the airliner that left Bose has gone missing. Getting worried. We haven't received any contact from the airliner. Well, these guys are out of a job. One of Liberal Orbital Ship Corporation's airliners? Yep. Yeah. I hope so too. Alright, I'm ready to move on. We can do 10 minutes of walking towards our destination. Right? We talked to everyone? Yeah. We're all stocked up. Let's go. There's no like new chests here, right? Red Mira, that's what we need.
Piece of cake.
Pizza cake. Oh yeah, we can open a slot now. Yeah, like this chest is empty, I believe. Right? Is there a chest here? Yeah. So, let's just head west. There is... Ugh. I guess this is where I could have mentioned the thing. I already talked about it though. I guess I could talk about what the board game is. This BattleCon. The thing is, if I do like the tournament, that's like, should we cash in? I don't think we should. Let's see how much damage I can do to it. Okay. I don't think, he's gone. Yeah.
Alright, we rule!
Just wondering. I didn't want to cash in. There's like almost 100 characters. So it's going to be a long tournament if I do that. I did something like this before. I didn't record it. There's a game called Combo Fighter. It's a little easier. What I did, there's like a solo mode, and I just did solo mode for both of the things. That was pretty fun. There's a similar game to that called Yomi, which is more complex, and I did like a test match, and it's a little much for me. I don't know, for some reason I also can't get into Yomi. Something about the characters have like this weird, the design, it looks too much like something like Street Fighter. It's trying to be something. Since joining the army, this is the first time I've ever been so busy in my life. I guess this is no time to be fishing or reading books. I just bought this book, but I guess I'll give it to you. The chief would be livid if he caught me with this. Wow. Chapter 2. I'm gonna read that right now. Hello there. Are you headed for Bose? We are, but how do you know we weren't just visiting again? Well, a number of people like yourselves have been passing through lately. Exponentially more than usual. Is that because flights have been suspended in airspace over Bose? That's exactly what happened. How, like, we beat him up and his accent gets more posh. You wouldn't believe how busy this place is because of it. Well, the Royal Army is responsible for all the restricted flights, so you're really not in a position to complain. Yeah, I guess you're right about that. Oh, and another thing, traffic through this checkpoint is also being regulated. If you want to go through here, you have to get a pass from the chief warrant officer next door. Alright. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna read this book. Let's get the pass and then finish the video by reading the book. Yeah, that sounds reasonable. Well, oh, this is Ashton. This is Luke's dad. Well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua too. Hello, Mr. Ashton. His voice wouldn't be like that for him. And this is Scarazard, if I remember correctly, right? Good afternoon, sir. We'd like to cross over into the Bose region, so we were wondering about getting a pass. Let me guess. This has something to do with the wind, doesn't it? Yeah. Estelle explains that Cassius was aboard the missing airline. Goodness, Cassius was aboard? This is major. I'll issue you a pass right away. teaching? Thank you, sir. But isn't it alright for you to issue us a pass just like this? What are you talking about? I know you kids by face. And as a member of the Royal Army, I should do my best to cooperate with the Bracer Guild. Oh, but one other thing. Huh? Be careful if you have any errands at the Hacking Gate north of here. You might want to hide your identities as bracers there. What do you mean? I'm sorry, but I can't say any more about the matter. But if you do intend to investigate the incident, please do so with discretion. I pray to Idios for Cassie's safe return. Whoa. Interesting. Alright. Let's get to the next screen. I guess we have to talk to him. Alright, we just got one. Wow, that was quick. Okay then, how about I open up the gate for you? Soldier opened the gate by remote. He has a remote control. He just pushes the button and it just goes up. Wow. Sorry, it slides to the side. Alright, you're clear to go on through. Once you cross over, you won't be able to come back unless you get a pass from the other side. Please be aware of that before you cross. Got it. Yeah, we're moving on. Ooh. The Eisen Road, which runs north off the East Bose Highway, is blockaded right now. For those heading to the north border, they'll have to go to Bose first and then wait until the road reopens. Is there a map button? I have a map button somewhere. So north, huh? It's the Hocking Gate.
Hi, are you headed to Bose? We are currently in a state of emergency. We are looking for any suspicious individuals among those headed from Bose to Relent.
I'm not suspicious. You think I look suspicious? I'm not suspicious. Let's get a pass back while we're here. Ooh. A rest point. I don't need it. But it's good to sleep. That's what I'm going to be doing, like, real soon. What do we have here this time? Bracers? Traveling the roads on foot is a bit of a hassle, isn't it? Well, be careful out there. Thanks. I thought he'd be all tough on me. Wait a sec. Oh. He gets, it's just an area you can look at the ocean. Not the ocean, that's a river. Alright. Let's go to the next screen. Here we are. Brand new territory. And this is where we end the video. We finish off by reading chapter 2. There it is. What was chapter 1? I feel like I should read this all when I collect it all. Right? I promised. I promised. Alright. Hello there, Toby. You've come at just the right time. Greeting me with these words, Mick shuffled slightly in his seat behind the counter. The baked confection he had been eating was ever so carefully placed atop his lap to prevent it from falling onto the floor. I'm too tired to get into this, actually. It's midnight now. And I'm gonna forget, like, I don't even remember what chapter 1 was about. So I should, maybe wait until I'm closer to the end of the game. I don't know how many chapters there's gonna be, but what if I end the game without reading it? And it's like, important information. Yeah, well, I'm done. I'll do it some other time. Have I heard this song before? Save. I'm tired. This game always makes me really tired because of all the reading. I think I explained before that I read a chapter of a book before I go to bed. So this is kind of like triggering that same response. This is a nice song. Alright, so we've got Sekiro still going on. Golden Sun, I believe, is going on. Last week, I don't know, my friend has been sick. Under the weather, I believe. So we didn't do one last week. So I'm not sure if we're doing one this week. We usually do a game night. We did not do our game night this past week either. So we'll see how things go. If I do that other video, like there are some other videos that I want to do. I want to get back to Bullet. I've got the star characters, and I have a promo character that I want to do. And then I also want to like redo the time trials for all the characters and do like super try hard mode, because it's fun. I'm also getting like the other expansions are coming in later in a couple months, I think. So that's exciting. That'll be a lot of content. The thing is, though, recording it late at night, I guess it would help. Yeah, I wonder about the lighting. I'll try it. Another thing is like late at night. People will be sleeping. Gotta keep the table cleared. That's a good excuse to keep the table clear. You know, keep the chores up. So that's one board game thing. If I do that BattleCon thing, I'd have to do it. I don't have the physical game. It's in the States. I actually moved and had to leave my collection behind, and like the Kickstarter for like the big version arrived after I had moved. So it's with the rest of the collection back in the States. So yeah, I mean, I've been thinking about doing it for a while, but like Tabletop Simulator is very, what's the word, cumbersome. Really heats up my laptop, and I'm not sure how to edit the mod, but I found like a screen top .gg thing. That's a lot easier on my computer. It's pretty nice. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do that or not. I could just like record a bunch of stuff on my free time, and then if I think it's funny or good enough, I'll just start uploading them weekly. Other board game stuff, just those. I like board games. I gotta get back into fighting games. It's been a while, but I got my fight stick. I haven't used it in a while. But I should get back into Blade Blue. I got it on Steam, and maybe I could break that out of hiatus. I might have to start over. I don't remember the arcade. And it would be fun to do some combo trials now that I don't have the hour hard limit, because I played on PlayStation before. Yeah. But like, I'm juggling 3 games already, and I only have like a backlog for one of them. But you know what, I can just do whatever I want, right? I can skip Trails of the Sky in the sky like a week. I can alternate, make a long playthrough even longer. We'll see. Anyways, you didn't care about any of that. You're just here to watch Trails in the Sky, and this guy's just talking about like other videos on his channel. What a loser. No, he's not a loser. He's just kind of annoying. You already closed off this video. You're already watching I don't know who's YouTuber is hot these days. You're watching an ad right now. You're waiting for it to skip. So you want to skip the ad, but it's not letting you. It's one of those like you can't skip it. You have to sit the whole 15 seconds. Well, good luck with that. I hope you get to skip all your ads. May all your ads be skippable. You know what? I hope you don't get any ads. And the next video you watch, I hope you don't get any ads. I'll see you next time.